Ciao a tutti. As we get rolling into the new year here, I wanted to share some of my top tips for learning Italian language. A lot of these are discussed in my book, A Guide to Italy, but that's okay if you don't have the book. I'm happy to share these tips because I really want you to have a very meaningful trip to Italy. And that begins with learning some of the language. It's the key to the culture. But how can we learn it? How can we stay motivated? Well, motivation happens to be my number one tip. What does that mean? Well, think about yourself in Italy. Think about yourself in an Italian coffee bar, for example, and you're sipping that cappuccino, you're sipping that espresso, and as you're doing it, you're having some conversation with a buddy. So you're using a little bit of Italian that you know, and people are lighting up around you. They start to ask you why you learn Italian, why you're there. They're sharing information and little nuggets of things that you wouldn't have known about that place. So you're getting some insider tips just because you know some Italian, and you're starting to meet new people and make new friends. Also, you'll have more confidence in everything that you do when you're in Italy if you know a bit of the language. So stay motivated. My next tip is to make engaging with the culture a habit. What does that mean? Well, that means we're all very, very busy. It's difficult to find time to do things, but you probably do something else that you can add Italian to. For example, if you're working out in the gym, if you're going for a walk, if you're driving to work, for me, I spend a lot of time doing dishes because I spend a lot of time cooking. So while I'm doing that, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm listening to the radio, and that would be Radio Italia, RADIO ITALIA, which it comes as an app. It's a free radio station in Italy that comes as an app on your phone, and you can listen to contemporary Italian music that is only in Italian. So it's a great way to get used to the cadence and used to some of the things that you'll experience while you're in Italy. Aside from that, think about if you watch TV, if you spend some time watching Netflix, some of the Netflix series you can actually change the audio from English to Italian. Some of them have subtitles, so really great way to incorporate things into your day. Anchor pronunciation to what you already know. Starbucks has actually done us a very big favor because things like macchiato or latte, right? These words can give us some good indication how we pronounce Italian words. So even other things like cappuccino, the CI, gives us an understanding of the chi sound in Italian. Or we can think about the word lasagna, the GN sound. So there are tons of examples in music, in art, in food, and many other disciplines where you can begin to look at pronunciation and start to understand words much better. The last tip is to learn about what you love. What does this mean? Well, if you are an avid golfer, if you are a fly fisher, man or woman, if you are someone who likes to knit, if you like soccer, if you like cooking, find some videos about these subjects in Italian on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and start learning the vocabulary for the things that you really, really enjoy. You'll be more interested to watch them. You'll learn something different, a different way of approaching these, and you'll also learn some verbs as you go along and get used to the pronunciation as well. So learning about what you love is a great, great way to stay engaged. So those are my top 4 tips to help you learn Italian in 2024 and beyond. Good luck on your Italian journey.